Hey you guys, welcome back. It's Lucid, and we are back with Your Dreams and My Memes. A game that I am casting where I have come up with crazy freaking builds for every person in this game. And we start with a message from Ubar. What the hell am I expanding with? This is also scuffed. I just now finally have enough resources to start recruiting Jin properly at 3 a turn. So yay. Please have a dormant god. Please have a dormant god. Please have a dormant god. Grippo was really paranoid that I gave him an imprisoned god on Ubar. And this is really where it's just different than, like... like, we're not trying to fuck him, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, the builds are not supposed to be so scuffed they can't expand. Like, they're supposed to be playable but ridiculous. So, yeah, he's got a dormant god. With that, though, we'll start with Ubar. What's happening? Agrippa? Oh, man, just struggling super fucking hard against Indies. All right, that's pretty good. They've routed the whatchamacallit. Oh, God. I think if you don't have resources, these guys are pretty good. Not these guys. These guys are decent when you mass them. Like, they've got pretty high attack. And then a scimitar. They're not going to trade great, right? But they'll kill stuff in melee with sufficient quantity. Rip Scout. In some ways, that actually may be a blessing. I feel like you may want to prophetize like a sultan or something. Oh my god. Rippa. You animal. Guys, okay, let me put this in context. It is turn 11. Grippa, smallest on the map, is expanding one province at a time. And with that one army that he is doom stacking, I'm air quoting, he loses 3/4 of it to heavy infantry and slingers. Grandpa! Okay. I mean, how much money does he have? Okay, not very much. How much money is he getting his cap? 192. Okay. I think the trick with this, I think you probably recruit a mix of camels and these. You probably do have to doom stack around, but losing the starting army hurts. But I think these desert warriors, like, you can slam these in every province, right? I think they're foreign recruit. But just like critical mass archers makes a difference, and mixing some camel riders to kind of distract them, but probably the bulk desert warriors. Yeah, I mean, that's all going to be tricky because, like, you barely have enough gold. I don't think you can do, like, mages and this bullshit, but... and then if you can ever get Jin, you want to get Jin. Because, like, 5 Jin are going to be pretty amazing. I don't know. Oh, God, Grippa. All right, coming down to Micklin. All right, this is another little small, medium-sized expansion party. All right, he's going up against some chaffy units. But these guys on the corners are getting in trouble. Tanglevines here? Oh, they're going for the commander, too. Good thing he's got guard commander to catch arrows. I mean, so that worked. He lost 2 jags. It might be like 15 is the right number for this. Because, like, there's kind of a lot of corners. And that's where the people die, is on the edges of the flank. With 15, you have a bit fewer. But Micklin's like, we're going to do either 30 or we're going to do 10. I mean, that's not true. He might have had even 10 when he started out, or 15 when he started out. So that's maybe another thing, is maybe, yeah, no, 15's probably fine. And you're just going to have some attrition. It's going to get down to 10 eventually. So this is strange. He has expanded up here towards Tirnanog above the throne. Maybe he's going to envelop the throne? He's also got okay, he's probably unhappy with this war with Helheim too, because Helheim's got everything now. In this column, except for this, which is above the throne. This is pretty interesting. I'm not sure what he's going to do. But not sure how this match will go. I don't think this is going to be great for him. I mean, not for him, for Micklin. Oh, the God's Dead. I think while the God's Dead especially, they have a shot at it. The thing is, though, is the fear can potentially attack the sacreds someplace other than HP. Right, so the Jaguars have a lot of HP, but it's possible they just fear route them. But the sacreds tend to have a pretty good amount of HP too, and Micklin does have some high leadership dudes as well. So, yeah, 15 round. I don't know. I bet you could still fear route them, but maybe with the better leader, some experience, maybe it would jump up a couple more. Once it gets to like 18, 19 morale, you're probably not going to be able to fear route them as well. I mean, especially in like a big squad, it'd take a lot of time. But, you know, it might be possible. Anyhow, that's Micklin. Double expand here and got this very juicy province, so he's collecting a lot of income from it. Coming down to Hinnom. Hinnom is scales with a little surprise. He ran into some war elephants, which he doesn't have like Raphites or anything in particular. He just says, we're going to man fight you. Now, just the lower attack density of these size 3 units means trample's a bit less effective. And they have enough hit points to survive a couple tramples. Well, some of them do. Huh. Yeah, Dawnguard are good. And Dawnguard have pretty high defense as well. So they dodge a decent number of tramples as well. Is this guy gonna... Oh, yes. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Yes. Excellent. All right, so he takes that. That was pretty nice. Takes this as well. This is a really high income province. This is super clutch for him. Very nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. Calum. Did Calum not expand this turn? Oh, there's a bump. There's a bump. God, these guys are so fast. They are so fast. And who wins here? I think the birds are going to lose unless they can kill a commander. But there's a very good chance they kill a commander. But it's also possible these guys go across the map faster than flyers. What is faster? Who's going to snipe the commander? Flyers? They got the commander. The problem is these White Centaur are berserk. Alright, this commander's dead. So Calum's routed. But were there 2 commanders? What the fuck just happened? See, I would have thought Pangea would have routed first. And once Pangea routes, it means Calum can't route. Like, the individual squads can, but the army can't. Yeah, no White Centaur died on this day. Okay. So that is all that happened with Calum this turn, I believe. So, taking a bit of a loss here, going after this, but it's risky potentially bumping these guys. I mean, I think in general, you probably don't... Actually, I don't know. There's a decent chance Pangea could just, especially if he got some good guard commander squads, could just doom stack and run at Calum. I don't know if Calum would be able to do anything about it. Like, the make it range strat is definitely not good against race cars. Tirnanog, continuing to expand with Tawatha. Let's see if we get any javelins to the face here. Well, that is a lot of missed javelins. I feel like they need Wind Guide. Very attainable, but I'm really hoping we see the Wind Guide come out. Expanding down here with pretty few losses. What I want to see, I hope, just at one point before the game ends, is I want to see like 200 of these guys with wind guide on them and just see them lobbing javelins. Be like crossbow bolts from hell. That's what I'm thinking. You know how like crossbows, you have like a huge volley and it just, you hear the little as everybody dies. That's what I want to see with the javelins. Whether we I think they're right to not use it in expansion, but I want to see it in the player battles. We probably won't see it against Calum, which would kind of suck. It would be a great strat, however, against Helheim. Oh, he triple expanded. Nice. Only lost one guy. Okay, let's see what he did. I think you don't want to be in melee with the barbs, right? You javelin them, right? Oh yeah, dude. They got some fucking kills there. This is the problem with javelins, though. Oh man, a lot of one-hit, one kills. The problem with it is you always get where your guys get split up with javelins. I mean, that looks like it worked pretty well. And this is 50 barbs. 12 sacreds. I want to watch again. Did they get the blood surge proc? Is it working as intended? Oh, yeah. Getting hopped up on all that blood surge from those juicy javelin tosses. Still only two guys have it. I mean, that was cool. That was very cool. All right, Helheim, we've already covered this battle. No, we didn't. He's got these Valkyries on attack rear. Very cool. Big squad of dudes over here. Appears to be quite organized. Okay. Presumably he wants to... I guess he was thinking maybe there's going to be a bump or something. But I'm guessing we're going to see Helheim put up a fort here. What else? I think that's that column. Coming over to Pangaea. We saw the bump between Pangaea and Calum. But he has also expanded pretty close to Baratos over here. And this is a kind of interesting matchup. Oh my god. God, look at those. It's like a plague of centaur. Oh my god, you can't even run from them. 60 white barbarians lose only one. So this is an interesting bless. I feel like Pangaea has, I feel like, more sacreds on the field than a lot of other nations. So, but he needs to like combine them and pick. Because here's the thing, is that these Fire Shields and Ethereal are going to kind of wreck Pangaea. Because Ethereal is going to basically negate Quickness. Because this is going to cut incoming damage by a factor of 4. Quickness is only going to double it, right? So it's still going to be a net minus 50% damage from the Centaur. And the Fire Shield is going to wreck them. Because hoof attacks get ruined by Fire Shield. There's not really even good solutions to this that Pangaea has easy access to other than Dryads. And Dryads actually aren't great because normally you're doing like Charm Assassins or something, right? You do have the option to do like Baby Water Elemental Assassins, and I think that's maybe the only thing you could do here. But even those aren't going to be great against these guys with Ethereal and Fire Shield. They'll probably still work though. But it's this is going to be a really tough matchup for Pangaea. The only thing is like Pangaea doesn't have to take a straight fight. They can sneak around. The Centaur is still going to be really good against PD. They're just not going to be good against these Sacreds. But Pangaea with the triple expand this turn, looking very solid. Did he quadruple expand? He tried to, but he's trying to run in against Nightmares. This is the quadruple expand from Pangaea. Does it work? Oh, they're going to get the commander, aren't they? Oh, the commander runs from fear. Oh, then they just all leave. They're so fast. All right. The hero survived, and so did most of the white centaur. So I guess he can re-engage. I think the main issue is the hero just ran from the fear aura. They would have killed this, I think. There's not a lot of room left for Pangea to expand. I mean, he's not quite as big as Abyssia, but I mean, he's got his block already, basically. He's got an unfavorable border with Tianqi, but otherwise, pretty good. They may choose to bump here. So Pangea could choose to reinforce probably from his capital, send more guys here, and prepare for a bump. I don't know if he knows, but this is really the only place for this squad to go. So we'll have to see what's going to happen there. Tianqi, whose bless is not... Oh my god. So he's hitting the Bone Tribe. And this is not what Warrior of the Five Elements are good at. Because the Javelins and the Archers... Oh my god, now they're getting... Probably better to just get these guys in melee. I don't think you want them flanking. I mean, they killed the commanders, but oh my god. Those Javelins were so painful. And the bless I have is not good on these guys right now. It's going to be ridiculous once all the weapons come online and after the dormancy's up. Right now, it's just basically the frost weapons. The poison weapons barely helps. But did they go anywhere else? One second, I've got something in the oven. All right. So we've covered Tianqi. We've covered... We haven't really watched it. No, we haven't really seen this column yet. Okay. So Abyssia... By the way, with this bless, you don't really need... I mean, it's nice to have the bonus HP. You don't really need to bless them. The larger they get anyway. So it's like, in some ways, it's kind of better to just have a commander lead them around. They can do this just fine with larger. And then you can have better research. You can just have indie commanders to doing this. It's actually kind of like a common thing for EA Abyssia, is you take larger as a component of your bless, but you don't really worry about blessing them, except with your profit. Until, obviously, the first wars start. But he's declared war on Lanka. And Lanka's being played by Ravzia, who's a very good player. Though he's been handed my crazy build. The answers didn't die. I'm not... What happened to these answers here? Oh, there's no demonic leadership, so they run. Interesting. Abyssia pinging this with a caveman? I don't know why you send this guy to die. It's a little strange. And he takes this. Okay, so Lanka expanded up here. Where was this group? Oh, wait, they moved here. So Abyssia with a very kind of, I hesitate to call it cowardly, but didn't choose to... I think this army could have attacked here. And Abyssia moves here instead. So they can concentrate forces here, which... Oh, man. This is like the most broadcasted move, right? Like if you have guys here, here, and here, you're obviously planning on combining them here. The problem with that is there's a boatload of demons here. I mean, there's going to be so much stuff. I mean, what do you do against... What do you do against that? I mean, these are really strong Abyssian Sacreds, but I don't feel like this is good. You know, what you could do is move a ton of assassins here, bait them into doing the fight while you consolidate somewhere else, like hit these elephants. Then you attack and you fight them without the bless after you assassinate all of them. That's thinking like an Abyssia player. He's got a lot of burning ones here and Abyssian infantry. Okay. I guess he's going to go after this one. So I think Lanka just has to YOLO here with everything they've got. These guys actually can probably even make it back here. I think he can literally get all of his sacreds here this turn. This is... And this is something, like, Abyssia probably doesn't know about this squad being able to get here, but he can see what's in the cap. Like, he knows what's going to happen. This is like they're looking at each other and they're challenging each other to a duel. It's like, meet in the province of Gintmark at dawn. And that's spooky. Now, up north, Ulm is attacking down. He's got the lava lake. That's very nice for Ulm. He may also choose to attack Lanka. He doesn't have any place he could expand to, but he probably would want to get here. But we'll have to see where he goes. So that's that. And I think that's it for this turn. It's 20 minutes. We'll go ahead and call it an episode there. So we'll see if I can do these in 10 minutes. We'll go ahead and do two per episode. But we'll call it here. See you next time. Tune in for the first wars. And until then, take care.